trained professionals.
No, we're on the same page all the time.
Chili bees.
Elric,
He had no
what's
arm.
the best?
No leg.
What did you say? Honey meat.
All of them. Yep.
Right?
I
All
like
of it.
Honey.
like grab his stroke the stub a little bit.
When was the last time she was here?
Will you marry me?
Last we left off, Kha'tash, you had another day of fishing, and due to some great and fantastic rolls, you caught the Mavia Shati's dagger, which is essentially a barracuda, but a really, really big one. And you were able to wrangle it with Daze's help and successfully catch this renowned fish. On your way back to town, or I should say, on your way back to the safe house, you heard a commotion in a nearby alleyway as these two thugs were talking while standing over a unconscious senior man. mature male figure, and given your nature, it was hard to just keep walking, so you each dropped a bit on their conversation and realized that this man was taken from a nearby camp that they recently attacked, and you were pretty quick to assume that it was your camp. You approached the man once those thugs had left and found out that he was feigning his unconsciousness. You helped him out of his handcuffs, as he did confirm your assumption that your refugee camp was attacked. You quickly took off, leaving this man behind, but told him to meet you, and I think you also told him to carry the fish. So he grabbed the fish, and being the wizard that he is, he dimension doored to your location and ran with you. You guys arrived at the camp to see a horrific scene of destruction and chaos and carnage. You did find a survivor among the wreckage, that being Janaya, who quickly informed you that it was the children. The children were taken, but the adults were spared no mercy. You were kind of wreathed in anger, or I should say writhing in anger. But Endlin was quick to remind you, despite her injury, which I just forgot to mention, her injured leg, that acting rashly and impulsively was not going to save the missing children, which should be the top priority now. You agreed and decided to go into town with Endlin. You went separate ways once you were in Xerxes proper. Endlin went to go use her mercenary background to see if she could find some information out. While you headed to the market, where you proceeded to sell your fish to rack in quite a bit of gold. Do you remember how much you made? I don't.
Let me check. I do believe I wrote it down.
It was pretty solid. Those were some good rolls.
I have 29 gold and 9 silver.
Okay. So you made quite a hefty amount of gold, or just coin in general. And you took that time to also look for some shadier individuals in the marketplace to see if they knew anything. You did see one particular peddler. I believe his name is Dimitri, who you spoke to. He was an Azra, using what was left of your fish to kind of bribe him for more information, which
it
you it sure did work, which you are going to bring back to Endlin as you ran off to go meet her. We will pick up with you and Endlin returning to the camp. With the information that you've both learned.
Oh. Then did you learn anything while you were at the Mercenaries Guild?
Oh gosh, I forgot that she has an accent. Yes, I learned a few things. Let us meet back up with Janaya and Galleon and discuss it as a group. I believe they were working on that scrying spell that you had recommended the coin pouch for.
Yes. Well, let us be off then, shall we?
You guys approach Janaya and Galleon, who are resting around a makeshift campfire, kind of just waiting for your return. Kha'tash, would you like to go first?
Yeah. I'm gonna set my coin pouch down in front of Janaya as I sit down next to her. Well, I met this shady individual named Dimitri. He told me about some individuals. They were wearing dark armor. Nothing in particularly stood out on this armor. He didn't say there was any symbols or anything like that, but they were wearing wide-brimmed hats, and they tried to stick to the shadows. Last he saw, they were heading towards the housing districts by the docks. And there was a large, bulking man, very muscular, he said, very tall, and he was orc in nature, or in race. He said he had a strange accent he didn't recognize, so I guess we could listen out for that as well.
That's a lot of information. A lot of information. I'm having trouble today.
Yes, well, you'll have to forgive my lack of being within the region. I don't know any of this nature. I haven't even seen any orcs here.
I don't think I've seen any.
Orcs usually, well, I guess previously weren't they usually slaves? Why would a slave attack slaves?
Well, I guess this is as good as mine.
Huh.
Alright, strange accent. Could be from Gujak. That's where most orcs are from. That doesn't make sense.
It's quite a
either.
journey from here, isn't it?
Across the Vashai, no less.
Be quite the journey for any orc. Sorry, open pondering, I suppose.
While we're talking around the fire here, I'm gonna take out the Sunscale tilapia I still have and put it on a stick and begin cooking it over the fire first.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, so let's keep that in mind. So I went to Guildhall and went asking around, which was a little bit difficult because it was overwhelmed with the newly freed slaves looking for work. I mean, could barely walk in the door. But I did manage to speak to someone who said that no one's really being hired. There's just so much chaos and commotion that no one's going through the guild for work, which made me think maybe they're going around the guild for work. So I used some of my expertise to get some information from under the table, and I did find something very interesting, I hope. There was a uniquely valuable item sold on the black market within the last week. It is said to be a trinket from the old empire, and it was unearthed by a treasure hunter, an Ekthos, no less. Maybe that's what the orc was looking for, or needed slaves to sell slaves to... No, one of those came before the other. I'm not really sure. But I did find that. How did your scrying go?
Unfortunately, and you would see Galleon look towards you, Kha'tash. The coin pouch wasn't powerful enough. It's not a strong enough connection to the individual. We'll need something more personal, something that has been with them for a long time, something that carries their aura. Is there anything that you can think of, or perhaps anything nearby that the boy would have had?
You can roll me a history check if you'd like.
He had a stuffy, didn't he?
Not quite.
Bear.
Not quite, but...
History.
Keep leaving my mouse on the first screen. Yeah, he
It's a
definitely
6.
had a stuffed animal. It was a rabbit, no less.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. Can I do an investigation of the area again?
I mean, you can...
Specifically around where we dug up, like where I dug up the coin pouch of his.
Are you just gonna walk away without responding, or are you just...
Sorry. I think he had a little stuffed animal of sorts. It might have been a rabbit. I could look over by where the coin pouch was buried. I'm pretty sure if he had anything else, he might have hid it there. You can look with me if you wish.
I personally would like to rest my legs, so I think I'm gonna sit here. But I think that's a great idea.
Well, magically, I'm exhausted, but physically, I'm still able. I'll gladly help you.
Well, let's be off. Also, Enderlin, just eat around the back portion of this as I hand her the fish. And make sure to share some with Janaya. And I will head out.
The two ladies converse and eat their fried fish on a stick.
Nice.
I'm trying to think if I remember anything. To look.
You can roll me that investigation with advantage since Galleon is assisting.
Cute
Ooh.
galleon.
Very nice. What was the first
Dirty
roll?
20.
Oh no, that was the first roll was a 19. Galleon got you in that one. That's what
Yeah, let's go.
Galleon did
We
shit.
appreciate it. He got it
No.
out of the way.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's not your next roll.
You start digging around. Galleon begins sifting through the debris and the wreckage with you. And as you're digging around the area I should say, very close to the spot that Kylel buried the coin pouch, you found something else. It is a very small sock, like fit for an infant, with the name Kylel embroidered on it.
Whoa.
Did you
I'm
find
gonna
something?
pick it up and hold it up. It's like, would this work? I feel like he's had this for a very long time.
May I?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, this will work. This is as personal an item as any, especially if it's been with him for years. Unfortunately, when a scrying spell fails, it takes time before it can be, well, cast again. We'll have to wait till morning, but we'll make sure to keep this nearby, and we'll do so immediately upon waking.
Think while you're waiting to cast that, I could go down to the docks and maybe just look around. I won't have to, get into anything, but maybe I can find out some more information.
Of course, would you like company or prefer solitude?
Well, I mean, are you sneaky?
No, unfortunately, not the best. It was never my strong suit in youth, nor is it in, well, my advanced years.
Boys, I think I would prefer solitude this once.
Understood. Of course. If you don't mind, who is Kylel to you? I would like to know. I would like to know all I can so that I can do all I can to help you get him back.
A good man. He's almost like a little brother to me. He is just one of the kids here at the that were part of the refugee group. He took a particular interest in my cooking, so we shared some time together.
Seems he's not the only one. Seems like a great many people around here admire your cooking and what you've done for them. At least from what little I've been able to glean from interacting.
It warms my heart to hear.
Well, Kha'tash, I will do all I can. If you don't mind, I will excuse myself and go get some rest. Stay safe. I hear the streets are dangerous.
Of course. Will you let them know I've gone to where I've gone and that I will be back later?
Of course I will.
Thank you.
Good night.
And I give you a note. I'll head off.
All right. You're gonna head back into town. It is kind of late, like past dinner time, kind of late. So what exactly are you trying to do? I know you said go to the docks, but
So past dinner time, you would say like prime bar hopping time.
sure.
Okay. I'm gonna look down and be like, "Oh fuck, I forgot my coin pouch." And I'm going to head towards the docks and look around for like a tavern or something in that area.
Let's go to the map. there is Kha'tash Brewing Company, which is probably your best bet. It's just down the street from Vivriva's.
When I'm walking past Vivriva's, do I have like a cloak with a hood?
Do you?
Or is it? I don't think I do. I think I just have like a collared shirt with a vest over it. But I'm gonna pull up half a collar as like I'm looking across the street at Vivriva as I'm passing it. Does it look like
so
it's
funny.
open?
No. It looks closed. It also looks like it's undergoing repairs.
Oh, I lowered my collar. Can I do a perception to make sure I don't see the owner? Sweet.
Yeah, you're only perception check.
Oh man.
You're looking around and you're trying to like peek over your collar here. And it's difficult to tell. The streets are still pretty packed given the rate of homelessness has skyrocketed. You know, every kind of heavy-set bald man you see, it makes you kind of jump a bit, but none of them in particular are Zarik. Sorry. Waterline.
I'm just gonna stick to the other side of the street as I make my way over to Kha'tash's Brewing.
Kha'tash Brewing Company.
Head in there.
Okay.
When I do, first thing I want to do is just do like a scan of the floor to see if I recognize anyone that would be like orc or like dark armor.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
Oh no.
Oh no, the entire restaurant is basically flooded with orckin and dark armored and some orcins in dark armor, and you don't even know where to begin. Your eyes immediately go to the bar and the bartender for like salvation as you're just in a sea of orange, copper, and green skinned people.
As I'm like address the crowd of people looking at me, and then I'm gonna head straight for the bar. I hear you guys serve some really good food here, and I was wondering if you were possibly looking for a chef. I say as I pull out my knife set. Pristine condition.
And who exactly told you that?
Well, I guess that was just a dream of mine.
A dream.
But
To be the chef for a brewing company.
small dream, but a dream nonetheless.
Okay, yeah. What do you actually want?
I was just in the area looking for a drink. I actually worked over at Vivriva for a while and was wondering if you guys were hiring over here.
We already
Can I, like, glance
took
back?
in one Vivrivan refugee.
It's not Zara, is it?
Yes, it is.
Is she here?
Yes, she is.
I think I'll be going. Sorry for wasting your time. Can I do a glance back at the crowd? Do I see anyone who looks like particularly like huge?
I'll let you roll another perception check. And then I think I need to go
I mean, they
fix
are sitting.
whatever's on my eye.
Oh,
It was
no
destiny.
way.
It was destiny. One more and you've Marvised it.
That's true.
You're so overwhelmed in this sea of drunken orcs, and you even see like a half troll. You've never seen a half troll in your life. And that's the only kind of bigger person, but they're not like huge. They're just really tall and lanky, and they stand above the crowd. But that's all you really see here.
Well, Zara, her friends from Vivriva say hello, and I'm gonna head up.
Oh my god, that
Did
was
he
great.
just tell me to threaten my own? Never mind. Okay.
Wait. So, seems like there could be people matching the description here. I'm gonna go across the street and look for. Is there an alleyway? I'm looking like next to it here.
Yeah, there's tons. There's like apartments there too.
Are there any roofs I could possibly get on top of to
Most
kind of
of
like
them,
scope out
they're
the?
all like in
Okay.
this region. They're all flat roofs.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna try and watch the brewing company entrance from a couple buildings down.
Okay. What
For
are you
fun.
looking for in particular, and how long do you plan to stay?
I'm waiting for like a group of them wearing the dark armor to leave so I can tail them and possibly see where they're staying.
Okay. It doesn't take long, maybe 15 minutes, and you see a group kind of carrying out this one particularly drunken fellow. They start heading, I guess that would be east on, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the street. Oh, why is, the giant one just popped up on my screen. Gozai Shasata. They start heading west on Gozai Shasata.
West?
Yeah, it was east.
Or-
East! Ah!
East.
Fuck!
Okay.
Here I go.
I'm following them.
They're going west.
They get into a boat, as is the normal transportation around Xerxes, given that it's a bit like Venice. And they head to the harbor house Heza, which is essentially where all the boatswains typically live. And they peacefully enter a house.
Good to look like what's in that house.
How do you want to go about that?
I'm gonna probably try and. Well, I don't want to get in the water.
In the water.
Right. Or am I able to tail them like via a different boat?
Probably. There's not like boats out for rent, but like how else would you get around? You
They're
probably
just
have
all
one.
sit around. Okay. That makes sense. Cool. Then I am going to try and just creep up to their window after they've been inside for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna try and sneak up.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
Where did he go?
The sound just dropped.
Some people thought he was abducted.
That's how disappeared he was.
You
Just gone.
carefully claws retracted, soft paws, creep up to the window, one of the first floor windows. It looks into sort of like a living room area. Where you see the drunken individuals like splayed out on the couch, and the friends are like, "He needs water. Get some water." They're all like,
He's fine.
"No, he's not. Look at him."
I was
Don't
like that
actually.
the
I
other
don't.
night.
Again,
I'm fine.
I need new friends. Why are you
No.
two always like this? No, how are you gonna tell me what
Because-
friends I need?
No, it's okay. You just sit on.
And the one
I'm gonna knock on the door.
The one, as you knock on the door, the one that was on the couch just throws up, like springs up and just starts puking. And she's like, "What in the Who is it?"
My name is Kha'tash Kuldi. I am conducting a search party looking for some missing children.
They're
Did you
not
someone
children, but
again?
you could take them. I wouldn't mind.
Hey.
I thought you were sleeping.
What? I sleep in spurts.
Clean that. I don't want to clean it. You clean it.
Oh, again. Oh, come on. That's one more time after another.
Ah,
I often get a mop.
it seems this. You don't have the children here. Have you seen or heard anything about a group of refugee children being taken?
The door flings open and she's like, "No! Can we help you? We are busy."
Do you have drinks?
No!
More drink?
It seems as if y'all have been having quite the time. You know, I always find that drinks go best with a good meal.
Oh, this one is good. This one is very good.
I preferred when you were sleeping.
Okay, that is easy.
Can I see the kitchen from the door?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just judging it. I see you got the marble.
We don't have any kids
Yeah, we
here. Stop
Okay. looking
looking at the kitchen. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Close the
Sorry,
door.
and then I'm gonna head out. I'm going to just kind of look around the area while I'm over here. See if I notice any shady individuals.
Not really. The Harbor House Haza is kind of like where the middle class lives. And I really should say the working class. Most of these people are getting up at dawn. So it's really quiet here. They're all boatswains and fishermen and kind of just in that industry. So they tend to have early evenings. Most of them, anyway.
Well, I better head back to the camp if we're doing the scrying in the morning.
Okay.
I'll need to be rested for our search.
So you return to the camp. Are you doing anything before you go to sleep?
have the ladle that I tied the rope to,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna just like, while I'm laying down, toss it up and like pull it back and catch it. Toss it up, pull it, catch it for a while.
Speaking about that, are you doing anything with the Maviashati's daggers, spinal
Skeleton.
skeleton thing?
Oh. I would like to mention that to Galarian. That's your name, right?
Galleon?
Oh, Galleon?
Galleon. Yeah. Hey, Galleon, and be like, do you think there's a way I could turn this to a whip? Anything you could do, anyways.
A whip. Well, I suppose I could. Well, enchantments on items take many repetitions and a lot of time to finish, but I would be able to, I suppose, theorize and investigate a couple options. Perhaps there could be magics that could bind the bones to prevent them from tearing apart.
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Well,
I'm gonna set the bones to the side, like over in an area I know where it's gonna be relatively safe, and I'm gonna like bury it. So we have it there.
That's
Nice.
so funny.
I'm just picturing this cat just putting bones in the ground and
Yeah.
I love it.
Hind legs.
Yeah. I do one last like paw kick, and then I walk like 4-leg prance back, stand up, brush myself off.
Ridiculous. Okay.
I love it.
So you all rest for the evening. Kha'tash, you are now a level 1 fighter.
Let's go!
We did it!
We
So
did
you
it!
may now level up.
We have a class.
When you level up, you also unlock your fighting style that you've essentially been working on, unbeknownst to you, with Daze, which is Sweet Spot. Where when wielding a reach weapon, you gain a +1 to attack and damage rolls if your target is greater than 5 feet away from you. As you wake up, you, eat, mingle. Janaya will approach you and she'll hand you this kind of weathered knapsack. And she'll say, I managed to scavenge this up. Just a bunch of equipment that we had. It's not the best, but I figured if you are really gonna chase after, whoever did this, you should be well equipped. Take it?
Take it from her.
In there
It is
you'll find
so sweet to you.
weathered leather armor, weathered longbow, and 20 arrows, 2 weathered scimitars, 2 weathered hand axes, and it is an explorer's pack. As a reminder for what weathered means. In terms of armor and the like, that is a -1 to the base AC. So for example, leather armor, I believe, is an 11, it would be a 10. So it's not gonna be very helpful for you right now because it's the same as not wearing armor. But if you do eventually take it to a blacksmith, it can be upgraded all the way up to exquisite, which would give you more but keep the same properties. For weapons, what weathered means is if a longbow is 1d8, I believe, it becomes 1d6. So it goes down a dice. And if it's exquisite, it goes up a dice.
So it'd be a D10. Okay, got it.
If any of these do 1d4, which I don't think they do, going down a dice is just 1 damage. no roll.
Okay. Solid. So if there's a weathered dagger,
You're
Those-
just gonna
those
do
are
1
one.
damage.
We love that. Do we roll for tetanus?
Do we roll for tetanus? No. All right, you are now level 1. It is the morning. Where am I? It is the morning. Are you doing anything before the scrying ritual?
I feel like I'm feeling inspired, like a newfound sense of purpose here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just kind of getting mentally ready to find Khalil and the rest of the children. And then I'll probably mindlessly, like while thinking of that, but mindlessly just like make breakfast real quick with whatever we have around.
Okay. It's mostly like stuff for rations. Yeah.
Right? Like rice and spices.
Most of the crops were destroyed in the raid.
Okay.
Well, actually, roll me either investigation or survival to see if you can find any that are good. Yeah, definitely.
Wow, we got 17.
Wow.
So you're able to pull together kind of a more hearty breakfast to start the day off. Great.
Well eaten. Make sure to eat up. You're gonna need all that energy for that spell you're casting. It. I'm gonna serve him, and then I'm gonna look for Endolin.
Endolin's
And
not
see
far.
how she's doing.
still at the campfire, kind of looking at her leg now. You approach.
We need to get that treated. I say as I approach.
Well, actually, I think it might be fine. Weird thing about sleep, it usually does that. Nasty scar though. Don't like it. It's very looks like a spot. Like you want like a gash, but it's a spot. I have a spot on my thigh. She like whips out a dagger and she goes, I could make it better. No.
You probably shouldn't do anything rash. I believe someone great once
That was
told me
about
that.
something in well, a scar is important, but it's a spot. Like a polka dot.
But maybe
They're gonna
you'll
call
have
me
to
a
wear
polka
something
dot
that covers
person. Well, I hope I'm wearing pants.
it.
Maybe
You'll be
tonight I
fine
can
then.
close the
No one
hole.
will see it.
Did you need something? Sorry.
I hand her a bowl of the hearty breakfast.
Ooh. What is it? Eats.
Just some potato and veg with a couple of duck eggs that were still intact.
It was great. I see you haven't lost your touch. We surely do miss it in Skarik here. I think I miss it most in Grandover, though. Everything was familiar there. Seems like such a distant past now.
Certainly does. You know, I can't even remember how it smells.
The parts I do remember, I do want to forget. In terms of the smell, I mean.
Yes. I know it was never pleasant, but I cannot remember it.
I'm sure yours was different. The Grunny and their caravan was out in the open. You weren't in the city. With...
Yes, but the ox. Oh. They smelled something fierce.
Fair. Alright. You win.
Wait. I'm going to be looking for these children today. Hopefully, something comes up with the scry spell. I feel like if you
Did you
are injured
think
like
I
this,
wasn't
you probably.
coming? Of course I'm coming.
I don't. Oh, but your leg. I get you're feeling better, but
Who
I
taught
don't
you
want you getting hurt.
everything you know? It was me. I think I could do this with one leg and my hands tied behind my back. Well,
You were a great
blindfolded.
teacher, dog. But think about your age. You are getting old.
Did you go do the scrying ritual? Go do the scrying ritual.
I'm gonna walk away.
The audacity of young people these days. Audacity.
Oh,
36.
that was cool.
I was gonna say, gotta be late 30s.
Galleon will be in the midst of finishing drawing as best as he can on these kind of wood planks he's kind of gathered to make a floor. A magic circle using chalk. Yeah. You guys can chat. Sorry, I had to check notes.
The bowl is over on the stool over there. It was delicious. Your reputation precedes you, and all of it's true.
But I'm glad you enjoyed it. You let me know if there's anything else I could do to help you with this.
Oh, no. At this point, I believe it's I who wishes to help you. All my energy is returned, and we're just about ready. I will need your assistance with this. Somebody who's close to the individual, vastly increases the chances of actually finding them.
I wish there was a way I could just show you an image in my mind. That way you could see it.
There are magics for such things, but to be honest, it bears no necessity here. Simply you assisting with the magic itself. I will be the conduit. I will be the one powering the spell and searching, but you'll be needed as well. Remember, in the weave there is no distance. The weave is all around us, and it connects us. Wherever Kyle is right now, it's with him too. Think of it as the bridge that will bring you to him. All right.
You let me know what I need to do, and please don't make me sing.
I've already been through singing myself, and it was quite an ordeal. I'd rather neither of us be put through such things. No worries. Well, believe it's ready. Oh, woe is me. Why can't I stop talking like this? Yen, I think we made a mistake.
The air feels thick with anticipation as Galleon lights a cluster of incense, the smoke curling in these tendrils seeming to draw an unseen force into your location. He places a crystal ball in the center of this circle. It seems to be sort of the anchor or the focus of this ritual. And he will begin by instructing you, Kha'tash, to focus all of your thoughts on Kylo.
Picture him in your mind's eye. Exactly as he was, exactly as he is. Wherever his surroundings are, he's there now. He will look the same to you in your mind, and the rest of it will begin to come into view. All right, let's begin. And with a flare, I would start the spell, and... Why is the music not going for me? I'm so sad.
Is it going for you? It is.
We good.
Yes.
Did it start? Josh?
No, it's okay, though.
Okay. Okay.
I'll just refresh.
Kha'tash, you're gonna begin focusing your thoughts on Kylo. if you're not doing anything in particular, I'd like you, well, even if you are, I'd like you to roll me a history check.
I assume he gave like the little coin pouch that Khalil had back to me after it didn't work the first time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have that in my hand while I'm focusing on this.
I should note that the sock is in Galleon's hand as he's casting this.
That would make sense. I got a 7.
Ayo.
You're having
Lucky number
some
7.
difficulties gathering your thoughts. You're so focused on the fact that he and the other children are gone. It's hard to go into memory when the future is so unknown to you. Galleon, on your end, you notice that the spell is having difficulty picking up.
Something's blocking it. Something's getting in the way.
That's felt this before.
Yeah, some protections in place, or something of the sort. Perhaps someone. I'll try harder.
Kha'tash, are you doing anything in particular in this moment?
And at this point in time, I think I'm gonna try and just fully meditate, like calm my mind, so I could focus on Khalil only.
I would like you to roll me a concentration check, which does use Constitution for this.
Okay.
Now I have music.
I like that it's saying that it passed. Passed what?
Yeah,
What were
passed
you
based on what?
Right.
Okay, so as you meditate and you focus on Kylo only and the memories that the two of you have shared over the time that you've been in Xerxes, and how much he kind of reminded you of the kids at the Grinning Caravan, you begin to draw up these memories, these specific moments, like the time that you taught Kylo how to make your mother's old stew recipe, and you remember him watching so intently as you did, and as you taught him, and how he fumbled at first, and you remember his grin when he finally got the recipe right. Another memory starts to surface of him presenting you with a shirt that he had stitched himself. The seams were uneven, but he was so proud of that object that he could give it to you, something to give back to you for all that you had done for him. And stories start to come to mind of, Kyle's laughter, as he recalled the rare good days when he was a slave. And in turn, you had shared with him the tales of the Grinning Caravan, of what freedom and family was like. And even just the bond of people who are wanderers, who don't have homes, what that could translate to as family. And this haze that's around you, that Galleon is feeling that presence trying to block his spell, trying to blind you to what you should be seeing. Your concentration's strong enough that you begin to glimpse things that kind of appear in this shadowy room. And you begin to hear these calls of storm petrels, which is a bird, in case you don't know, a storm petrel, you hear their chirps and squawks. As you're, so for example, just to specify, you're in this magic circle, and in the proximity of the magic circle, this fog begins to kind of form the shapes of whatever Kylel is seeing, or where he is. So at this moment, it's just this shadowy room with the sound of storm petrels coming in.
I think from here, would I know storm petrels usually come to land when it's about to storm?
You can
Or-
roll me a nature check.
Really, that's. We're not good at them, but we like them. Yes.
You are not really sure about their habits, but you do know that they stick to the coast. They don't. You won't really find them deeper in Xerxes, or definitely not in the desert.
Rec room, coast.
The fog begins to churn within this magic circle, just actively trying to block your progress. Sweat beads on Galleon's brow as he fights against this encroaching darkness. And as he does, the crystal ball rips from its stand and whirls around the magic circle in this kind of vortex of uncontrolled magic. And Galleon implores you.
Kha'tash, stabilize the focus.
And I'm gonna go back to only Khalil.
You're not going to stabilize the focus?
Oh, stabilize it. I thought he was telling me to focus.
Oh,
not,
like stabilize his
not
focus.
stabilize the
No.
arcane focus.
No,
That's
I-
my bad.
I was like, what? Oh, you're
Yeah,
good, you're good.
Sorry, no, I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you.
So,
My bad.
are you trying to, like, just... It's whirling around the magic circle. Are you just gonna, like, try to grab it? Like, what are you gonna do? Oh. He froze on us. Where were we? Oh, the arcane focus.
I'm gonna stay. That's what I'm
Do you grab it? What do you do to try to stabilize his focus? You're muted.
Sorry, I've cast a mute spell on him.
Galleon, stop casting silence. God, we
That's
talked
my
about
apologies. Every time.
Oh,
There we go.
my bad.
You're good.
So it's spinning around.
Yeah,
right?
it's just like whirling around, like as if it was caught in a tornado.
Okay. So I assume if I just try and grab it, it's gonna hurt a lot.
Not
Is there, like,
really.
No?
No,
Okay.
I wouldn't really say that. It could if you don't grab it.
I'm gonna try and do that.
You know, like if you
Oh.
don't grab it well, like it could hit you. Kind of like what were those called in Harry Potter?
Oh yeah, the quaffles or whatever it is.
The things that like smack
In
the
Quidditch?
shit out of you in Quidditch.
Yeah.
The thick brown ball, not the
Yep.
golden. Whatever those were called.
Weren't they
They're-
quaffles?
My
I
brain's
don't
like
know.
clobbers. I don't know. Real Harry Potter fan here.
Did you say you were gonna net it?
Yeah, I was looking for a net. I was
like
gonna try and catch it in a net, or a bag or a shirt. Do I have
Hell
a
yeah.
shirt that I could just toss over it?
I mean,
Try
what
to-
did you bring into the circle with you? Because you're kind of like in the circle now.
Yeah, I probably didn't bring my bag in. It's literally just me and the shirt on my back, though. Like,
I mean, you could do that.
I could. Yeah, I'm gonna rip my shirt off real quick and try and like, whip it over the
Okay.
crystal ball to try and like
Okay.
scoop it.
And then roll me an athletics with advantage. Okay.
Ooh.
You counter the atmospheric pressure, forcing the ball to spiral out of control with this shirt. You kind of just scoop it in, wrap it up, And although you kind of struggle against these unseen forces, you do manage to clamp the ball down into the stand once again. And as you do, for a moment, the kind of mistiness within the crystal ball clears enough so that you can see a symbol. You see a broken wooden door with a red-finned fish painted on it.
With a red fin fish?
Yes, red-finned fish.
Okay. Got it.
And as you kind of step back from that, you notice that the room starts to really take hold within this magic circle. The sandstone seems to sharpen into focus as you notice a dim glow casting shadows over the walls. The space is eerily silent, yet humming with this latent energy. Galleon picks up on something concealed, a force twisting reality to obscure the truth. He asks you to scan the area looking for any fabricated fallacies from what you're seeing.
Okay. So would I be doing like an investigation or like an insight?
Yeah, an investigation to kind of
Into
try to see if there's any illusions going on.
Or perception?
Investigation.
Investigation.
That's how it's
Got it.
illusions investigation.
Ooh.
17,
Gotcha.
very, very nice. You notice, much like a mirage, that one of the doors is fabricated by an outside force. It's not actually there. And as you look at it and recognize that it's not real, it kind of shimmers and fades. And as it does, you can see through this doorway, this brutish man stuffing a piece of parchment that you can kind of see some red ink on it into the drawer of a worn down desk. The vision becomes clearer than ever, and you can see the silhouette of a boy forming in the center of the scrying circle. You can only assume that it's Kylel, and you can see him struggling against these heavy chains anchoring him to the floor, and his form is flickering as he's struggling to stand upright. As he starts to kind of become pigmented and clear, this swirling vortex of dark, ominous energy encircles him, casting shadows that pulse with a menacing rhythm. And beyond the vortex, you catch sight of a narrow window. It faintly illuminates the scene, but it is obscured by the darkness. You'll need to pass through this vortex to see what's outside the window that Kylel is so desperate to see himself. And to do that, I need you to roll me a strength saving throw. Okay.
Ooh.
One step at a time as this wind is kind of whipping your fur and hurting your whiskers. You move through the vortex until eventually you reach this window. And outside the window, you can see the lighthouse. And it is to the southwest of your position.
My eyes are gonna snap open. The lighthouse. I saw it. I saw Khalil. Uh, it worked. I'm like, I'll take my hands off the focus after like
When he does that,
pushing it back down.
I'll drop the spell then.
Galleon, you would know that something was desperately trying to stop your progress, which means something knows that you scryed.
Well, unfortunately, our element of surprise is not so well concealed. There was definitely somebody stopping me, fighting back. I could feel resistance within the weave itself. They have someone powerful, or perhaps an object powerful, I'm not entirely sure. I couldn't see them, but I've felt that before, and I know what it is. We should tread carefully. We don't know what we're going into.
Sounds like we could use a few more people.
Yes, it does.
Well, think about just the area. There's all these slaves out now. And Kha'tash, a little bit known around the area. He's not like super known, but I'm sure there are a few people who would be willing to lend a helping hand, don't you think?
In what regard?
If I were to need, let's say 30, 40 people to just walk down the street and look menacing.
Oh yeah, they would do that. But if you're asking them to like risk their lives like fighting people, they're not gonna do that. They
I'm not
just
gonna make them
achieve
fight.
freedom. They're not gonna
Right.
potentially harm themselves.
Yeah, I just kind of want them it to look like there is an imposing force when there really isn't. It's just kind of like to walk around the lighthouse area, kind of as a distraction. Enough people to where they would see why is there 30, 40 people moving like this. That would draw their focus. So like in the vicinity, not all the way to it, but
Okay.
in the vicinity to pull whoever could be there's focus away from that.
So let me just bring you over here so you can
If that makes sense.
So this lighthouse, there's a rope bridge that leads to it from a kind of like a battlement. The only other way to get there is by boat. But that doesn't really get you to the door.
That's fair.
It's not really like an armored place or a protected place. It's just simply that the Ashai are the ones that kind of look after it, and so you have to go through an Ashai gatehouse to get there.
Sure. But you said in the vision we saw it, right? Like,
yes, you saw it
was
to the southwest.
Southwest. Okay. So we'd probably how far away was it in the vision?
It looked like
fairly
it was
close,
across
or?
the bay. Like that's how you could
Across
say
the bay.
that's how you were able to kind of determine southwest, is because it looked like it was across the bay, and the bay has a very specific like direction, if you will.
Yeah. So we'd be over north of the Gozai Shasata area, like where those docks are, just north of that.
Or
Is
of the actual text. Or yeah, so you'd be north of that actual text.
okay. Then I would want to send like some people over there just to kind of walk around, listen around, and just see if they see anything. Kind of just like a search party, not like a
Oh, okay.
hey,
I see.
don't fight anyone, but like we're looking for some kids.
Okay. Yeah. You would have to go into town and ask people, but
Yeah, of course.
you think that it could happen. you do know that Endlin said that there's a bunch of slaves in the guild hall looking for work. So
I'm gonna
they
head straight to the guild hall then.
Yeah. Are you going by yourself, or are you going or with Galleon, Endlin?
So Galleon's with me. Did you see everything I saw? I
did.
saw the lighthouse across the bay. I feel we can get a search party together so fast and head out that way. Scour the area, and we should be able to hopefully find them.
Well, time is of the essence here. They know that we were watching and looking for them. If they want to move, they might do so quickly.
Okay, well, let's not get a party together then and head straight there. Let's grab Enderlin.
Of course. I'm ready.
Me too. I was listening. It's kind of the only entertainment around here. So we ready?
Of course. Please keep up.
As, like, passing her,
She's
I'm
like
certain he was
hopping
talking
on
to
one
me.
foot as she's like preparing to take her shoe off.
Baby with it. Oh man. I'm gonna give her a snarky smile. I missed you,
What
Anthony.
could be Ruby say? He's doing me head in. No, me Eden. That's what they say. Doing me Eden. That's what
Doing me Eden?
something like that. So you begin heading in that direction. So where would you like to start your search?
So if I were to look from the lighthouse northeast across the bay,
I mean, we can draw a line.
it would get to that. It would get to that top line or that top little island square above the docks over here.
Yeah. You want to start
And
there?
there's like that single building
Yeah,
over
that
there,
one?
and then we can go. Yeah, and then we could go across.
So you're
to the
starting
other
at the
ones
single building.
after. Yep.
Okay, let me grab.
If
this.
that's not like a guard building or something of political importance.
Nope, it's a lone little building. Anywho, okay, we're heading into Xerxes. Okay, so you head to that little island. You take a little skipper, a little dinghy, through the streets, and make your way to. That's actually not an island. That's part of the mainland. But make your way up to that lone building. How are you approaching?
Quietly.
I saw you like lean in.
We're gonna go probably with my boat. I'll bring Callie in. I assume it's just like one of the little oar pushers, smaller. And we'll go up on this little, like from the docks. You see where these two trees are on the south part of it? We'll park the boat right behind like the bottom tree, and that way it's like kind of tucked away, and we can sneak up.
Okay, so it's about 500 feet from there, just so you know. Like, these are not 5 foot squares.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep. No,
Just
that's
wanted to
beautiful.
make sure you know. Okay, so you pull up there. 500 feet. You can roll me a perception check.
Okay.
But the human could see like 9 miles, right?
Without obstructions or atmospheric interference?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
So 500
21?
feet is fine.
21.
Yeah. I think that'll work.
So as you look, you notice that this building is abandoned. And just by the shape and the debris kind of around it, you also notice that it was some sort of fishery or just... No, fishery is the only way I can say that. Some sort of fishery. Yeah. But it has been abandoned, and is in worse for wear shape. You rolled a
Do
21.
I see it?
I'll say that you kind of see this like sign but like the chain's broken, so it's like dangling a little bit, with this symbol of this painted fish. I think a
red fin.
this symbol on it.
Not it. That is a red fin.
That's if ever I've seen one.
Oh man. Okay. That is sick, by the way. I like that.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I'd
for
get
real.
that tattooed.
Hell yeah.
I'll make you an octopus picture.
Thanks.
What can you see?
Okay. I see the symbol from the vision. Oh. It's hanging on that sign over there. I don't see anyone, but I feel we need to get a little closer.
All right, I'll follow your lead.
Should we be quiet about it? That was an accent.
Very quiet.
Right, quiet,
Can I
of course.
find a character sheet for...
Ooh.
Actually, thinking about it.
There's a giant check mark on
Valiant.
my screen. What is
Do you want
this?
to be lookout for the boat and just yell very loudly if you see anyone approaching you?
Me?
You don't think we'll need
I-
the help of a spellcaster? I thought you said that they knew we were coming.
They do.
Oh, you're right. Okay. I'm still new to this adventuring thing. Sorry.
That's quite all right.
Stealthing? Oh, Endlin.
She's not alone. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, maybe if it's a,
It hurts.
the pain.
Oh. It's that leg. It's that bum
No.
leg.
Yeah, exactly.
I could scout ahead.
Are you saying I can't keep up?
No. There's a little flashback to last time he mouthed off when he was still in training, where she just cracks him in the head with a pan.
The pan.
Shivers.
Oh shit.
So you guys approach. Josh, would you mind moving the scene for me?
Of course, to the one that's.
Labeled properly.
Yep, gotcha.
Okay. As you approach Kha'tash, oh wait, let me change the music to Galleon's theme.
Yeah, I got you.
High quality production.
Hey.
Anyway, you step forward. The world before you shatters like glass. The fishery, or what's left of it, is suspended in jagged fragments. Walls split apart, floorboards hovering and tumbling midair, as if reality itself couldn't bear to hold them. The backdrop of this world is something from the beyond, an endless sea of stars, like a mirror reflecting a different time. Each shard captures a piece of some past related to the fishery. Children's faces frozen in fear, wide eyes glancing back at shadows that linger out of sight. Whispers drift by, echoes of laughter, choked sobs, the gentle ripple of water, each sound creating an eerie, otherworldly scene as we listen to this jovial music. This is like kind of as you stepped up. It just, the world just shattered before your sight. And
I'm gonna be speechless.
so is Endolin and Galleon. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
As these fragments, like broken mirrors reflecting a different time, just kind of swirl around you as if like caught in some gentle orbit. This is just way too calm. Hold on.
Yeah, it definitely
Yeah.
is.
I will figure
I'm
it
like, I'm trying to process this, and I'm like, there's no way to process it.
Yeah.
It's just the
Did you-
reality is shattered in front of me. What is
And
real?
it's a
What is
beautiful
fake?
scene.
Nothing. Yeah, right. Oh man.
out. Actually, I guess this would work.
Oops. Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Looks like you already made it. I digress.
So before you are these fragments. Screen just glitched, sorry.
How far away are they? You said they're orbiting me.
Yeah, there's
Can I
just
like
kinda
reach out and try and grab them?
Well, okay, them
Like,
would be.
I
you
don't
could
think
try
I'd
to
be-
grab a fragment of something.
Yeah, a single fragment. Yep.
Galleon,
Mm-hmm.
you would begin to notice something.
And you would see him take out an object from his pouch.
I can pull that up.
Now that is a curious thing. Riftforge engine humming.
This is the object he pulls out. It's not on a stand, it's more of just a sphere. And you notice that the mechanism within it is the gears are all turning, even though the object itself looks like it's like solid, like a crystal. The gears have no problems churning and moving and whirring within it.
As though the shards of reality are being pulled towards the engine. Perhaps we can use it to stabilize it. One moment. And I'm going to try to activate the engine to stabilize the pieces around.
Okay. You can roll me a concentration check. As Kha'tash, just to reiterate, you notice that specific fragments are being pulled towards this engine, or what I should say, Galleon is calling an engine. They're being pulled towards it as if being calls into the present moment kind of thing. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. That was nice.
You notice that they're kind of like quickly orbiting the engine, and Galleon's having a tough time trying to use his knowledge of magic to try to stabilize them from doing this.
Well, I'm not a magical being. I see Galleon working in. Galleon, is there anything I can do to assist you here? These things, they don't seem to stop orbiting. I see Khalil, I think, right? In one of these little fragments?
Just around.
Floating away.
In the fragment specifically, you wouldn't see Khalil.
Okay. Sorry, I was just looking at this backdrop, and they got the kids in them.
There are kids there. Could be Khalil.
Oh. Gotcha.
If you were to look closely,
well,
you
I-
would notice it's not.
Sorry, I see the kids. Can you steady these?
I'll try. Is there... perhaps if you simply lend your energy, your knowledge of Kylo, perhaps it will help to stabilize in some fashion. Even if it's not magic directly, you helped with the scrying before. All right.
And can I see all these shapes in front of me, and then, like, I'll try and lend my being, my essence to Galleon, but with all these shards that are in front, can I like close my eyes and try and like piece them?
I would suggest
Together
doing
to,
it
like-
with your eyes open, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
go ahead. you can physically solve this puzzle. To rotate one of these, you should be able to move them yourself. To rotate them, hold shift and use your scroll wheel.
Okay. I cannot take action.
Oh, you might now that
was it
unpaused.
You better get used to this. The amount of times that I was reminded that the game was paused.
Oh, I think you're on the wrong tool.
Oh.
Yeah, you're good.
You got it. Nice.
I got you.
There you go.
Hey, there we go. And while he's doing that, I'm just trying to
so every time
stabilize
one of these
everything.
pieces is moved, Galleon, I need you to roll me a concentration check.
Okay.
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 Oh no, he's
Oh,
frozen.
did he freeze?
No.
Oh, there
he's
he is.
back.
What is with our internet today? Okay.
This is. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep. Think we're
Okay.
good. So then that succeeded to stabilize
Yes,
the magic
yes.
around and
Oh.
Oh, sick. Yeah, I can't deselect these.
Oh, hit escape.
Escape.
Oh, actually, that'll
It brings
probably
up a
close your
thing that
character sheet,
says,
too.
yeah, it says reload application or log out when I hit escape. And
So-
then if I reload the application, it has everything selected again.
So in the upper right, click the settings icon to the far right,
Uh-huh.
and then click on configure settings.
Got
And
it.
scroll down until you see left click to release objects, and check that.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
I've
I don't know
never
why
had
that's
that.
not enabled.
I've never had
Oh,
that.
Okay.
Mine's always been that way.
Really?
Yeah. I was
Oh,
like,
mine
what is he
always
talking
defaults to
about?
non. Hey, there you
So
go.
this one goes up here.
All right, if that's moved, I'll roll
Okay,
concentration.
roll concentration check. Okay,
Hey, yo.
continue on. You can like move them out of the way, and he doesn't have to roll a
Oh.
concentration check because I like.
Okay. Can I just move these to the side
Yeah, you can move them to the
real
side.
quick?
It's more like when you go to move something into place, he has to roll a concentration check.
Got it. Do I have these all grabbed?
I think so.
And I believe if you hold shift while you're dragging, you can place it precisely, just in case it doesn't like line up with the grid.
I made it gridless
Gotcha.
for that reason
Never mind, then you should be fine.
because I was like, we're not even gonna play these games.
Yeah, smart.
Roll me a concentration check. Going.
Mm-hmm. All right. Stable so far.
My bad.
Concentration.
Another one. I'm
Why
really
was it
trying
positive?
you right now.
Yeah.
Another one.
I feel like these are
It's not the size of
entirely
the
same.
background, by the way.
Right, I see that.
The background's just to set the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I could do that here. I could.
Just rolling like crazy.
Yeah.
Not move that. Am I missing a piece? Or do I
No,
have them all?
you have them all.
Here? Okay. Cool. Now, this needs to go up here.
Roll. This is so funny.
Oh god.
Oh no! Okay, 1 second. As Galleon's concentration wavers, one of the pieces drifts out from where you had placed it and gets jumbled.
My apologies.
Sorry, I'll try and speed this up.
It's all right.
I think you're allowed to take your time if you're restoring reality? Yeah?
All right, I would echo those sentiments.
I want to move everything just over a bit.
That's fine.
Nice.
Oh shit. Everything's still selected. Could have put it back. Okay.
Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to be reading things. Okay. Let me just do a little catch up here. I was just so amazed watching you do this.
Oh, yeah.
As you have moved pieces into place, you began to notice things and hear things. As you kind of place the first fragment with another piece, you see flickering images of 3 scared children huddling together, their faces shadowed but visibly frightened. Muffled voices urge them to stay quiet, or else. As you put, how many fragments together? As you put the second fragment together, you notice a tall, ominous figure silhouetted against a window, watching the children. They seem to be conversing with someone unseen. Their gestures are tense and urgent. And as you put the third fragment with another, you see a desk with a partially open drawer. Inside lies a piece of parchment with a blurry red image.
Read it? Or look at it?
It's too blurry to see from this perspective.
Gotcha. Okay.
Carry on.
I see you.
Happening here.
Definitely looks lined up.
Right, like,
Here. Gally, you're gonna roll me a concentration.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we're good.
Did they get like D-sized?
Like,
yeah, they're not
Resize
the
or
right size. I said that earlier. I noticed it almost immediately.
I literally checked this before I did it. That's so weird. Yeah,
Fractured
they're
reality.
not the right
Definitely,
size.
reality is just
Definitely.
entirely shattered.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Okay. I'll have to figure out a better way to do this in the future. But you get them all in the right place, even though it doesn't look like it. And you place the fourth fragment together to create this image. And you hear the words, "Move them now," spoken in a gruff voice, followed by the sounds of footsteps fading into silence. The fracture begins to stabilize. The pieces of reality begin to pull together to recreate your perspective, your vision. And you are standing back in front of the fishery. You distinctly see this sort of crack, and no matter where you move and what angle you take, that crack is always there, and it slowly begins to seal itself until it's gone.
Have you ever seen anything like that before? That was...
Never.
What exactly was that? Do we know?
I have no clue. But I
have not
didn't
seen
like
such
it.
a thing.
Me either.
Well, whatever it is, Kha'tash, well done on repairing reality or mending of sorts.
I just thought about things being back the way they should be. And they were,
Well,
I guess.
well, it worked. But
This is odd. I feel like we need to get into that building now.
yes, I agree. Enderlin, it's all right. They're arranged perfectly. Kha'tash did the work. It's
I'll figure it out later, I guess. Alright.
it might have something to do with their like fill mode. Some of them were set to contain, so we can mess around with that.
Yeah, because I had to crop them, or else you would know exactly where they belong.
Right.
We'll figure that out. You are standing. This would be the front door. There's a back door if you want to take the back door. What would you like to do?
We want to see inside first. Is there a way to?
Okay, so when I say door, let me rephrase this. It's like you can kind
Is
of
half door
peek
broken?
through it. It's broken.
Okay, I would like to do so.
Okay, so you open the door to see this.
Are we ready? I look over at Endelin.
Of course.
I better walk right in.
As you walk into this area, you notice the same weathered desk you had seen before in the doorway that you had seen, but from the other side. And that would be in this corner right.
I'm gonna walk right up to the desk, open that same drawer, and get out the parchment with the red ink on it.
Yeah.
Shove it.
Are you
And just like, I'm
are
just gonna
you
grab it, take it real
stealthing
quick.
at all?
Are we stealthing? I would say yeah. We're being
Okay,
somewhat
so
quiet.
grab it a little more
We're trying.
gently. Are you looking at it before you put it away?
Yeah. We'll glance at it really fast. I guess.
You would see this.
Some sort of symbol. I'll hand it to Endelin.
She looks at it real quick.
Bitch. Shogalian.
Shows you and she goes, "That's definitely a piece of jewelry."
That's what I was thinking as well. An astute observation. I, unfortunately, cannot identify anything beyond that, though I'm not from this region.
No one would wear something that gaudy on their ears. That's gotta be a necklace. Maybe an amulet?
Perhaps. Does Galleon recognize it to be any sort of arcane focus of sorts, or...
That's tough, because as you know, like, anything really could be an arcane focus.
Yeah.
So yes. To know
Maybe,
if that was its
and no.
intended purpose would be a little difficult just from an image.
Yeah. That makes sense. Well, Kha'tash, where should we start?
There's no doorway here. There's just a hallway at the back side of the room, right?
Yeah, that's
Like
just
to the
the
left.
hallway. Yeah.
Okay. Let's check the rooms down the hall.
Right. I'll follow your lead.
As you walk further in, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Everyone that's walking in, I assume?
Yes.
Yeah.
Could you also move Endlin for me?
Yeah, I got you.
And roll for her too. Oh wow.
It's just all.
Oh.
Bad.
You all simultaneously just like gag as the wretched, horrid smell of decayed and rotten fish fills your nose.
Well,
Because they didn't clear out the hatch. They didn't clear out the fishery before they left.
I
really
don't suppose we'll be
hope
doing
the
that for them.
children weren't in here. Oh,
Yes,
it's a
agreed.
different type of torture.
No person, especially a child, should be put through that.
I'm crying.
Oh, I thought it was just me.
Oh.
Wow. After throwing up, I'm gonna try and continue down the hallway.
Okay. There's a door to your right.
When I put my ear to it, do I hear anything?
No. You don't have to
Yeah,
roll.
good.
It is quiet in there.
Okay. I'll open it if it's unlocked.
Go ahead. There's the little door icon. You can click it.
It's a tiny little guy. Hey.
As you open the door, you just waft into the hallway. The smell, but 10 times worse.
Oh.
Endlin goes
Oh,
into
my kid there.
just goes into the corner and just hurls.
Yeah, I'm doing that in this corner.
I'm gonna try and just quickly get through this place as fast as I can now. I don't want to deal with this smell. We go. Oh. Oh. Wow, this room seems much larger. Oh, there's chains.
You would notice to the wall, bolted into the wall, are these iron shackles. Many sets of them, and you would notice that they are new.
And there's no one in here.
As far as you can see.
Wow.
Walk further in a little bit. Oh, it seems they've left. They can't have gone too far if they have.
Can you tell if any are recently unhinged or anything? This looks like the room from the vision.
They all look new.
Well, and they did know we were coming.
I know time is still of the essence. If they have left, they probably left recently. I'm gonna want to sprint like out of the building, like towards the water, and see if I see any watercrafts heading away from the island in any direction.
As you go to sprint, you hear a floorboard across the room break.
Break.
Yes.
I turn.
As you turn around, you realize that there are 3 people in this room with you, and their weapons are out. I need you to roll initiative.
Let's go. What initiative? Hey guys, we could talk about this. I'll make you dinner.
Oh, it's worth it. Trust me. Oh, I rolled with advantage. I didn't mean that. Oh, first one was fine. So. This a bop.
One of the thugs, a female one, I guess, would just say, "We don't want your dinner. We want you dead." And I guess it's Endelin's turn. Endelin would say, "Not on my watch." And she's going to step up to this one that's closest to her. For whatever reason, I cannot keep Endelin's voice today. It's fine. And she will swing her longsword. Both hands. This girl don't play no jokes.
You damn right.
Oh, and this hits, surprisingly. And she slashes down on this female mercenary. Oh wait, I rolled the damage. Whoops. That still hits. So she slashes down on this female mercenary in front of her, dealing a hefty chunk of damage. Oh.
Nice.
What did I just do? Gosh, I forgot how to do this. I forgot how to be a DM. I've really gone for 3 weeks and I don't know where I am. That's a button.
Okay, enter's working.
Yeah. I couldn't
Hey, let's
remember
go.
what the frickin' button was. But Endelin does have 2 attacks. So she's going to attack again with a nat 20.
Ooh. That'll hit.
Okay. This
go,
might
Endelin.
turn out to be a little easier than I anticipated. For the same amount of damage as the first roll, because the first roll was great.
Yeah, seriously.
Dang, we love that.
I like how. Oh, there it goes. And so this female mercenary is looking really messed up the first like 2 seconds into combat. Oh, you started it for me. Thank you.
You're
Kha'tash,
welcome.
it is now your turn.
Are you using
Okay.
BG3 initiative rules of like people going on the same turn or not? Just out of curiosity. I wasn't sure what you were.
I
for
want
this
to,
campaign.
but I think I want to start that once we start the main campaign, only because there's only
like it.
technically 1 player here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Can I do something a little more I'm gonna go to the mercenary that's in like locked in with Endelin,
Mm-hmm.
and get behind her here.
Okay.
And I would like to deselect.
If you are on the ruler and measure it out, you can press spacebar
Okay.
and it'll travel to the end of where your ruler is.
I'm gonna call over to the other 2 people in this room with us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If she fights us, she's going to die. You realize this. And I'm gonna try and do a grapple check. Here to grab her. Because I don't want to kill nobody.
That's an athletics.
So let me roll. Yeah. There it goes.
Ooh.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, that was. Oh.
Okay. So you just managed to overpower this woman as you kind of, I assume you pull her arms back to kind of behind her to grapple her.
Yeah, I kind of want to just. I know she's not restrained, but I'm attempting to get her restrained.
She's grappled, means her movement is 0. And the other mercenaries look at you and go, "We don't know her." And
I'll use the rest of my movement to move her next to me on my left side, just kind of as a human shield.
Swivel.
like,
Yep, we're just
Like
gonna
this?
turn
Here?
her to my exactly perfect.
cool. Galleon.
Galleon would turn to the one in the upper left. Just which one did Kha'tash speak to
Technically both of
when he
them,
was saying
but
that? Just both of them. Okay.
probably that
I would
one
listen
was
to
the
him
one
if
that
I were
was
you.
smart.
You might have met your match, and he would lean over and just close his fist and cast levitate on the one in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Heck yeah.
So that'll be a Constitution save.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh, but as soon as you cast a spell, you
Wow.
are unable to obtain this humanoid as it just plants. They just plant themselves on the ground and say to you, "I don't listen to anyone."
Wow. Okay, angsty teen.
That would have been so funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Just have him screaming as he's like flailing in the air.
Just upside down.
Just pass. That's crazy. They're all
Yeah,
good.
that was a good roll.
Alrighty.
Hey, he was meant to. Yep.
Which thug is this?
That's
This
it.
one. Alright, this one
Although
is...
I would move closer.
Okay, this one is gonna run up to you, Galleon. And attempt to
Really?
hit you.
I'm a wizard. If you look at me, I'll die.
If you don't. 22 to hit. Jeez.
Yeah, that'll hit.
4 damage.
No. Goodbye, cruel world.
So,
Oh, no.
another 22 to hit.
Oh shit! Yeah, that'll hit.
7 damage.
All right. Perhaps talking isn't the measure then.
Finally. This thug is going to attempt to get off your grapple. Roll me an athletics check, Kha'tash. I will do the same.
Oh.
She pulls herself, or really pushes herself, out of your grapple. That has to be done at the end of the turn, doesn't it? If I'm not mistaken. Or that's the
It
action.
can use its action. It's
That's
the
what it
action
is.
to break out of the grapple.
And not really thinking they're gonna run.
Oh,
So it's an opportunity attack for you.
Really?
yeah, I'm gonna swing for sure.
I didn't really measure that, to be honest with you. Let me see. Nope, too far. There. Back to you. Oh, damn. That does not hit.
Ooh.
Okay, and then the final thug in the corner is going to shoot at you, Kha'tash, with his heavy crossbow. 16. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Does 16 hit?
No,
Yeah.
16 hits. Oh, good armor.
7 points of damage.
Hurts.
As he kind of snipes you in the shoulder.
Has not been in many fights.
And that brings us to the top of the initiative. As Endlin just says to you, Kha'tash, get behind me. And let's see what she can do. I think she's too far from everyone. How much is she? Yeah, she only has 30. She's just gonna run here. Kind of chase after her and stand between you and them.
Did you get 30 feet?
Yeah, it was 30 feet.
That's 75, wasn't it? She was right below.
No, she was a square above that. 30 feet.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, damn. Got it.
And she will hold her action to attack in case anyone comes in her 5-foot vicinity. Anyway, Kha'tash.
Ayo.
Can I get, like, cover from this one directly below me and, like, partial cover from the one in the bottom corner if I go behind this wall right here?
I would say that this one can, like, kind of still see you, but this one you definitely have cover from.
Right. I was just wondering partial cover from the other one.
That line's pretty, like, I can see you.
Okay. Okay. Well, then what I'll do is I'll use the longbow I got.
Ooh.
This is now a sniper war.
Yeah.
And I'll shoot back at the one who just shot at me.
Go for it. Daylight savings has made me so tired, man.
I know. I know. Same. 3 daylight savings.
Oh, there goes my bad.
You're good.
That's my bad. I was like, why is it not
16
popping up? Okay, so damage. Did you edit the damage in this?
What would you like to?
Is it weathered or is it regular?
Oh, it is weathered.
Oh, I got you.
We'll keep the damage because you rolled a 5. But
5 plus 2, so 7.
plus 2.
Well, if it was weathered, I was just gonna subtract 2 from it for the weathered property.
No.
Right?
I'll just keep this roll because
No?
it wasn't above a 6.
Oh, sick.
Oh, fair.
Heck yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot him with the longbow. Like, I got 20, and then I'll pop back behind this
I
one.
got 20.
I got the one.
Okay, now you have
Nice
cover.
one.
Now
Okay.
you have cover.
Cool.
Okay,
I don't think I have
Gallia.
bonus actions.
You have a guy in your
Alright,
face.
True. True.
You're not concentrating
Yeah.
on anything, are you? Because it has you.
No.
Oops.
It thinks I'm
I accidentally took
concentrating
you out
on
of combat.
levitate. Oh, that's okay. I just.
You had a 14. Didn't
I got
you?
EP. Yeah, I had a 14.
A little EP.
Yeah, you good. You know what? Oh. Suppose I'll treat you like the bear I treated before, and I'm gonna cast Reduce on this man in front of me.
Okay.
Well, we'll see if it works, actually.
What is
Give me a
it?
second. Oh, he never took a long rest, so he should have spell slots, though. There we go. That should be a con save.
Gosh. Oh my god.
Wow. Hey.
Stop twirling your hands and throw them.
That's not what I do. And throw them. That's it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's this thug's turn. You guys just forget you.
They're rolling so well. Impressive thugs.
15 to hit Galleon.
Oh yeah.
And a 8 to hit. Please say no.
No.
Thank God. 4
Yeah.
damage.
Yep.
Okay. This one is
Concentrating.
going to run from Antolin some more. And take out their heavy crossbow and shoot Antolin.
Oh, the bitch.
15. Antolin, what's your AC? Nope.
Not 15.
Higher than that. So that's that turn. This one, seeing as you're hiding, Kha'tash, this one's gonna shoot Antolin instead.
Yeah.
14 does not hit. Oh, they're gonna have a tough go. I didn't realize her AC was so high.
Yeah.
She great.
Antolin's turn. Can you reach any of them, honey?
Oh, she can.
Oh! Oh, she can reach both of them? Why is it the same distance? Wow. She's going for this one, because this one...
Yeah.
I was using longsword versatile. No! Good thing I have 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Yes, that hits. Die! I don't know if that's enough, is it? I didn't look at the amount. Goodbye, cruel world!
Goodbye, cruel
And then slashes down, taking this woman's arm off as she does.
Ooh.
And doesn't say anything, just has this cold stare as the life leaves that mercenary's eyes. Kha'tash, your turn.
Sick. I didn't have to witness that. I was behind this wall.
Sure.
This is what Antolin does for a living.
It sure is. Okay, we'll move just right over this person who's on Galleon. I'm gonna just almost point blank, like right next to him with the bow. Just
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
we're aiming for his face. I will roll. Damn,
That does not hit.
what's a 10?
Ooh.
That's fair. Rest of my movement.
Back down.
Cool.
So the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay, Galleon.
All right. It seems you only understand one language, and I'll cast a 3rd level magic missile.
Damn. Okay. He really said, and fuck you.
Yeah, and the fucking you too. How many are there?
9 bolts, yeah.
5. Yeah, you right. We'll wait until the end to tally it up. Oh, okay.
15.
Jeez.
There we go.
19.
Wow.
See
Okay.
that, Josh? See me? I did that.
Hey, you did it. I don't even need to be here anymore.
Wait until we get another Minos character.
But strictly for math.
Yeah, right.
Yes, he's literally co-DM for math. These arcane bolts just begin to pierce and puncture this guy in front of you as he's just like seething in agony as he stares into your soul. And he's like, that's what I'm talking about.
Gosh, would you do the honors? I didn't want to have to do that. And that's it.
I'm just gonna swing on you. 22
Yeah.
again.
This
And a
dude.
20. This guy rolls like no other. He's definitely the leader.
Yeah.
5
Man.
damage and 8 damage.
Wow. He can swing.
That dude throws hands.
Yeah, for real.
It's gonna be a little hurt, even as like a moderate level spellcaster. It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, honestly. Oh my god.
Alright, this thing is dead, so and this one is going to run from Andelin. I don't
Everyone is shitting
I
himself.
want to move just to see.
How far can I get?
Gonna run past her.
Lol.
That'd provoke, wouldn't it?
I sure would.
Mhm.
He's just trying to get away. They're not the smartest tools in the shed, okay?
Yeah.
Opportunity attack. Go! That
Pow!
hits.
Damn.
7 more damage. And he's
Oh,
going
yeah.
to. He can see you, Kha'tash. He's gonna shoot you instead. But I'll say.
I am back
Oh,
here. I would just move
oh,
forward.
Yeah,
you're
he
right,
just-
you're
so I
right,
could
you're right,
see
you're
her-
right,
see
you're
around.
right. All right, we shoot Endolin and pray. Yeah, let's go!
Oh, shit. Damn, he
Take
hitting.
this 7 damage.
Not hitting hard, but he hitting.
Hey! They don't have any plus. They just have the
True.
dice. Okay. Okay, it's
Oh.
back to Endolin's turn, and she's going to run right up to him.
Oh shit.
Do the first attack with the damage for 9. Okay, and then non-lethally,
Mm-hmm.
she's gonna like take the back of her long sword and just like try to knock him out.
Let's go, Endolin.
see. 19. Yeah, he's knocked unconscious.
Oh yeah.
I'll just put him to like 1 health, I guess.
Makes sense.
Yes, I don't know. Brain malfunction. Okay, we got there. Okay, so he's unconscious. Is there an unconscious tag?
Should be
Not dead.
right there.
Oh, that's unconscious. Got it.
Apparently. I don't even know what it's.
Anyway, so he's unconscious. Kha'tash, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move up behind this guy.
Okay.
Would it be possible to get my my cast iron out?
Sure. As long as you
I-
drop your bow. Like, you can't put your bow away.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just drop
I'm
it.
not gonna put it away. I'm just gonna drop it. And I'm gonna just try to knock him out with the pot.
Okay.
Oh, I would love that.
Can I do my cat's claws for it? I figure. And then-
How much damage did
Or
your
what
cat
would it be?
claws do?
It's 1d4 plus strength modifier.
But it'd be bludgeoning.
Yeah.
That hits.
Right. So it'd be 4 bludgeoning.
You bash him in the back of the head as he's just like, ow.
I'm down. Step back. On my turn.
Oh, he gets an opportunity attack. If you do.
Oh, he does.
Do you want to stay or no?
Let's stay.
Okay. Galleon.
Mm-hmm. Well, nothing really works on this man's.
However, I'm gonna try it again. I wanna try and reduce this man.
You can't possibly succeed again.
No, that'd be
There.
the universe would be unraveling. Hey,
I'm
there we
assuming
go.
you reduce him.
Oh yeah.
He shrinks to a small size as he. You can't do this to me! Stop twirling your fingers!
I've always wanted to say this. Pick on somebody your own size.
I can't! You shrink me! As he goes to swing on you. So what does that do to his damage?
They deal 1d4 less damage.
Okay.
However, it can't reduce it below 1.
7 to hit.
Oh, that doesn't hit.
10 to hit.
That misses.
As he's like, because the mace doesn't shrink with him, does it?
It does.
Oh, never mind. I thought you said
Yeah,
really
it says
giant.
the target's weapons also shrink to match its new size.
Nice.
Oh, that's amazing. A valiant effort, friend.
Just because you're bigger than me doesn't make it better. Someone's unconscious. Endelin's going to approach. Kha'tash, it's your turn. You've been screaming adult toddler in front of you. Flailing a mace around.
Okay, so he's still about 3 feet tall though. I'm gonna try and crack him with the pot again, just to knock him out. I don't want to kill him.
Non-lethal. That hits.
7.
Oh, yeah.
And then 3. Bludgeoning.
He's still standing. Galleon.
Oh, God. Can I just, like, reach down and try and restrain them?
You can grapple them.
That's not gonna end well, but still.
Athletic.
Oh, yeah.
Disadvantage. You can see.
Yeah, true, since they're
Yeah,
one
he does
size
have
difference.
disadvantage, right?
They're slippery and everything.
That's not what I mean when I said throw him! Lay the punch!
I don't punch. Pot. And I point to Kha'tash.
Oh. Okay. Angelin. Hold up, I got this.
17 to hit Galleon.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Is that a crit fail sound?
Yeah. And then it's reduced by
Like that.
1d4, right?
First one. Oh, do you want me to roll the 1d4 and the 17?
Oh, no, not the attack roll, just the damages.
Oh.
So that would actually just be... so 1
0.
damage.
1 damage.
Ow.
You rolled that concentration
That's it.
check, huh?
Aw, shit. Wait. Oh, listen here, Galleon. What? Well, they did 1 damage and it fails. That's hilarious.
Pick on someone your own size. Entelin is just gonna come up and just smack him in the back of the head with her long sword.
Yeah.
No, she's not. Her hand's gonna slip and her long sword's gonna wind up on the floor over here.
The
she's
I
just
said
like,
I got this.
Kha'tash, it's your turn.
Who
I'm
hired
gonna
you?
punt him.
Who hired you?
I am gonna punt him.
Who do you work for?
Yeah.
It's the Velociraptor.
It is. It's every time. Oh shit.
Go ahead,
Hopefully,
Kha'tash.
hopefully this works.
I believe in you. You miss.
Oh wait, wouldn't you have
Yeah.
advantage? With
Oh,
I was about to
flanking,
ask that.
yeah.
Would this
I
be
forgot about
flanking?
that, to be honest with
Okay.
you. Yes.
Yeah.
That hits.
There you go.
Three more. As I kick him, I'm trying to punt him. We're using the
He's
claws
big
on my
again.
feet. Oh.
Yeah, my concentration faded.
Oh.
For 1
That's my
point
bad.
of damage.
I know. Oh, that's so sad.
We swing. Okay, yeah, that's three more.
Galleon.
Yeah. I don't have a staff, so I can't bonk like the good old days.
You have a book.
But I do have a book. I'm literally just gonna pull the book out and just try and knock him out.
Okay. So strength to attack. What's an improvised weapon if you don't have Tavern Brawler?
I think it's.
I-
Is it
Resist.
one?
You crit.
Yeah, trying to make it non-lethal, but
Why is
that
it
means
so loud though?
I know.
I'm
What
gonna
the
have to
hell?
go into the mods and drop the volume.
Yeah. Oh my god. So it would be 2 points of damage because it crits.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Galleon, you take
Okay.
your
Not
book
my first time.
and smack him in the head, I guess.
Yeah.
And he finally loses consciousness and falls to the ground.
Oh my god.
I love that.
And we are no longer in initiative after 6 rounds of combat.
Gives one puffs SOB. I say
was.
is panting.
What is Oh. Oh. He was clearly the leader, this one. He resisted everything and was very powerful.
Let's
I can't believe I dropped my
That's lit.
sword. She goes and she picks it up.
Can't believe I couldn't make him float.
Make it fly.
I did great. I don't know about y'all, but that went so well.
Well fought, Kha'tash.
we need to wake them up. I'm gonna like start smacking the one in the face
Perhaps
that's
we
on the
should
ground.
perhaps we should use these well-formatted chains along the wall to restrain them.
That's a good
Seemingly,
idea.
they've given us the perfect opportunity.
They're very smart, very smart. When I drag him over.
Okay. Chain him up. I'm going to go search that desk again. Did you
Hold
look
your
at
breath.
it?
It was just this symbol on this paper.
There's nothing else on the desk.
But no, I didn't scour through it. No.
I believe in you.
What?
You can do this. I'll go check the desk. And Entolin.
I'll remain here.
I just realized that we are way over time.
Yeah.
I was not paying attention. So let us end here, and we will pick up next time with your possible interrogation.